Tyler, obviously you guys aren't in yet, but this was another big step today. How does it feel to be this close to something that you guys have been talking about for a while now in the playoffs?
Feels great. It's something, like you said, we've been trying to get in for a long time. We didn't even know we had a chance back in the beginning of January. And says a lot about the group we have. We've done a great job just every night coming out, competing and trying to put ourselves in the best possible position.
When did you start to believe it was a real possibility?
I think not until the night. You just kind of focus on one game at a time. You don't want to get ahead of yourself. You don't want to. But even at that, we got to take the next 2 games very seriously and make sure that we put ourselves in the right position.
How much easier does Brad make it to focus on the day-to-day when he is so locked in?
It helps a lot. He's never talking about the game after the next one or things like that. He'll make a comment about making the playoff push, but at the same time, we're always focused on the next team. We're always, like tonight, we were only focused on Cleveland. We weren't worried about Toronto or Milwaukee to come. It says a lot about him making sure we're on the right page and making sure we're as focused as possible.
Have you ever had a coach like that that's been just so locked in? As I was saying, just so even-keeled, you don't know what makes them smile.
Yeah, Coach Williams, he did a great job with that, trying to keep us locked in on the right games. But Coach Stevens does a phenomenal job with it. It's a different schedule. It's not every 3 or 4 days you got a game. You got one. You got 3 or 4 in a week. So.
Tyler, at the beginning of the season, did you expect to make the playoffs? And then after they traded Rondo and Green, did you really think this team would make the playoffs?
The beginning of the year, we all think we're going to make the playoffs. About beginning of January, it was kind of the point in time where we knew we had to make either a stand or we were going to fall out of the playoffs quickly. We did a great job of making a push, and we were able to win, I don't know what it was, 8 or 9 in a row or something like that. And it really put us back in a position that we could make the playoffs.
Tyler, Isaiah was saying, it doesn't matter who they put on the floor tonight. 3 big games. We were good for 48 minutes. It doesn't matter who the opponent was. We were very good.
No, I agree, and I think that's what makes us so dangerous. Is whether it's first team, second team, a random team coach puts out there, we do a great job playing together, and you find somebody to score. You play together defensively, and you never know who's going to be playing, and that's what makes us so dangerous.
Isaiah, they didn't play their stars, but can you take anything from these 2 games if you do see them again?
Yeah, you're playing against all their same actions. Offensively, you see how to guard them. Obviously, they're probably a little slower, a little less, a little easier to guard because LeBron's not coming out the screen or KYRIE's not coming out the screen. So it's a little easier to guard, but you still see their actions. You see how to guard them, and then you just got to be a little better when those guys are coming up.
Tyler, what was the pregame conversation in this locker room about not having any type of letdown with their top guys not playing?
No. Actually, it's we've had a couple letdowns this year. Most recently the Miami game without D-Wade, we kind of gave up that one, and so we knew we had to be focused. We had to be able to come out, and it was a very, very important game, and we all knew that. Gerald told us right before we ran out to the court that we can't mess around, and we knew we had to be focused.
How important was it, Tyler, given the fact you guys get out to the quick start tonight, then they make the run, I think it was like 19-4 or something like that, then you respond, put the game away. That is, again, something that, another big sign of the maturity of the team.
Definitely. I think, like I was saying earlier, no matter what team you put out there, we do a great job of playing hard, playing together, and that second team came in and did a great job just pushing that lead out.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned from Brad about in terms of managing games and approach inside the game once it's going on?
Really just, no matter who's on the court, you got to play together, you got to play hard. We do a great job of rotating people through certain points in the game. Different people are scoring at a high level, and you just got to continue to go back to them.